Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Coming to you live from Heartland as the Canadiens get ready to take on the Bulls. Bulls in the ivory and black today, Canadiens in their white unis. Starting goaltender for today's contest will be Emery Esty. And we'll be getting underway here shortly. Looks like just cleaning up some pucks. And starting us out will be the lineup of Stella Markowski. Nope, hold on. What are they doing here? We'll wait and see who's out. So Chase Stella still on the DL for the Canadiens, hoping he'll be back for our 2 games next weekend. Fingers crossed. Just waiting to see who's going to be starting us off here. Emery is ready to go. And it looks like it's going to be Stella Markowski Gilbert. And the D pairing will be Shepard and Paisley. We're ready to get underway here, folks. Off the draw, it's going to be a win to the Bulls. They play it up ahead and deep into the Canadian zone. It's going to come to the side of the net. Esty's going to play it over to Shepard. Shepard gets it to Stella. Stella looking to get it to Markowski. It's going to be picked up, though, by Gilbert. Gilbert driving towards the net. And that's a goal! Charlie Chili Gilbert starts us off. Early goal here for the Canadiens. And now coming out, we will see Kirkpatrick, McLean, McShane, and on the blue line, Scott and Hoyt. Off the draw, it's going to come back to Scott. Scott looking to find McLean in the neutral zone. He plays it deep, and McShane and Kirkpatrick are on the chase. Bulls get to it first, play it up the half wall. McLean there to intercept. Bulls are going to go down deep. That's Kirkpatrick now. Kirkpatrick on the wall. Has the Bulls take away from it. That's picked back up by McLean. Goes D to D. Hoyt to Scott. McShane has it taken away. The Bulls are going to fire it deep into the Canadian zone. Esty out to leave that one for Hoyt. Hoyt has that picked up. Hoyt goes to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick gets caught up with the referee there. And McShane now has McLean with him. Driving towards the net. Nifty move, and that's another goal. Beckett McShane puts another one on the board for the Canadiens, and it's 2-0 in the early goings here of the first period. Out for the Canadiens is Stella McFarland. We've got McDougall and Miller on D. Dara up top. Dara now tries to get it to Stella. He does. Stella driving towards the net. Stella, hello. Oh, that was in and out, but no call on the goal there. I'm pretty sure that was in and out. Dara still working hard. Gargano's going to pick it up. That's a blocked shot by the Bulls. Gargano picks it back up, plays it to Stella. Stella goes back the other way. Stella plays it back to Miller. Miller's going to fire it. That goes off a stick, picked up by Gargano. He turns and fires. That's a blocked shot. Comes back to McDougall. McDougall plays it down low. That's going to be picked up by Dara. Dara can't get there. Miller keeps it in, plays it back down to Stella. Has Gargano in the slot. Stella tries. Gargano, nice save by the Bulls goalie. as that was a nice shot opportunity by Gargano. McDougall gets a stick on that, but the Bulls are still coming. Another stick Good poke check there by McDougall. McDougall playing D here. And they're going to call a body contact penalty to Gargano. I didn't see it. So I'll have to go back and review that one. So 2 minutes to Gargano for body contact. Out for the penalty kill, we'll see Markowski with Shepard, Hoyt. Hoyt's gonna, or McShane, sorry. McShane's gonna clear that. Bulls come across the red line. They're gonna fire it in deep. Paisley now getting there. Paisley gets there first, plays it up the wall, and it looks like that is going to be an offside call, maybe? We're going... So McShane, Markowski, Paisley, and Shepard out for the penalty kill. Markowski gets it to Shepard. Shepard plays it down. Markowski pressuring. Markowski steals that away. Down into the corner. Still has possession. Tries the wraparound. The Bulls are going to pick it up in the slot. Bulls coming back the other way. They go for the stretch pass. Paisley trying to get there. Good back check by Paisley, and it's a save by Esty. Bulls pick it up down low. Picked up by Markowski. Markowski now. Markowski fires it into the Bulls zone. Bulls are going to pick it up down low, but McShane is there. Bulls play it into the neutral zone. Scott loses but Gilbert is there, plays it out. And they're going to play it down the ice. Closing in on 1 minute left in this PK. Gilbert pressuring up top. Bulls coming through the neutral zone. That pass is intercepted by Hoyt. Intercepted again, gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert fires it down the ice. The Bulls pick it up down in the corner. Gilbert still on the forecheck, steals it back. McLean tries to get a stick on it. Scott plays it down. And McLean trips over the blue line. Bulls are going to hang on to this one and opt for the face-off. 32 seconds left in the PK. Coming out is McDougall, Kirkpatrick, Miller, and McLean. Off the draw, McLean pushes it deep into the Bulls zone. Bulls D to D. They go up to the half wall, and now Miller's in a foot chase. Miller, good job on the back check. And Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on it, get it up to the top. That's a save. Rebound, save, and they're gonna blow it down as Esty covers it. With 11 seconds left in the PK. Coming out will be Stella. Stella with a win, gets it to Miller. Miller's gonna rip it around the boards, and the Bulls can't keep it in. Kirkpatrick picks it up. Kirkpatrick now has Stella with him. Kirkpatrick has that poked away, and we're back even as Gargano. That's gonna be picked up by Miller. He goes to McDougall. McDougall quickly to Stella. Stella driving towards the net, has Kirkpatrick with him. Stella plays it out front. Paisley tries the one-timer, doesn't get much on it though. Bouncing puck in the slot. And that is going to be hung on by the goalie. Face-off coming up in the Bulls zone. Penalty kill is over. Canadiens up by 2. Paisley, Shepard on the blue line. Up top, we're going to see Markowski, Dara, and McShane. Markowski off the draw, gets it to McShane. He plays it back. Good save there by Paisley. Markowski picks that back up, comes back to Shepard. Shepard puts it deep. And that's picked up by Dara. And that goes off the outside of the net, picked up by McShane. McShane plays it into the slot to Markowski. He gets the shot to Dara. Dara saved by the Bulls. And rebound, saved by the Bulls. Toe saved by the Bulls goalie. McShane, that one's wide of the net. It's going to rim around. Paisley trying to get there. He does, flips it back. Bulls pick it up. And play comes back. Good poke check there by Paisley. and the Bulls are going to put it down deep. Esty leaves it for Shepherd. Shepherd with a head full of steam coming up. Plays it up to McShane. McShane under pressure by McCarthy. And that's poked away by Dara. Dara just can't get the shot off. Markowski now pressuring. And now on the back check is Beckett McShane. McCarthy trying to get through everybody. It's poked away though. Dara down low. Bulls pick it back up. Markowski, bouncing puck, Dara's going to pick it up though. He's going to fire it down the ice, picked up by McShane. McShane drives it down into the Bulls, and everybody's going for a change. Out comes Gilbert, Scott, and Gargano, and that's going to be offside. Thank you. Face-off coming up outside the Canadian zone. We have Gilbert, Stella, Gargano, and Scott and Hoyt. Bulls are going to put it deep. Esty out to play and leave it for Scott. Scott under pressure by a couple of Bulls. Still comes away with it. Tries to play it up the boards. And that's going to be Gilbert. Gilbert 3-on-2 here for the Canadiens. That comes all the way over to Stella. Stella has Gargano with him. He's going to fire it over to Gargano. Wide open net, no one home. And that should be icing. And, okay. Icing waved off at the last minute. Hoyt looks for Stella, but that one will be icing against the Canadiens. So we'll head back down into the Canadian zone. Coming out for the Canadiens, McDougall and Miller on D. Up top, we're going to see McLean, McShane, and Kirkpatrick. Off the draw, McLean wins it back, gets it to Miller. Miller goes over to McDougall, but it makes it all the way to McShane. McShane trying to push it forward. That comes back to McDougall. McDougall doubles back. McDougall plays it over to McLean. It goes in between them. And the Bulls have to tag up. McDougall plays it again to McShane. McShane has tries to get it up to Kirkpatrick, but it goes off the shin pads of White. McShane goes to McDougall. McDougall quickly over to McLean, and McLean pushes it down on net. And we'll have a face-off in the Bulls zone. Canadiens going to stick with this 5. Off the draw, win to the Bulls. Kirkpatrick trying to get a stick on it down low. Miller keeps that in. McLean keeps it in. Bulls pick it up again. Canadiens get a stick on it. Miller plays it back down low, goes off the feet of the ref. And McShane trying to get there. Now Kirkpatrick on the wall. McShane comes in, plays it forward. It's now deep into the Bulls zone. Down low is McLean, comes around. Kirkpatrick trying to get there. Kirkpatrick. Bulls play it back down low. Kirkpatrick. And they get it out. And McShane. But it goes right back to the Bulls. Kirkpatrick on the back check. Bulls are looking for a penalty there, but none to be had. Kirkpatrick again pokes it away. But the Bulls still get it. Miller playing his man now. And McLean. McLean plays it back to Miller. Miller goes to McShane. McShane, it goes off his foot. Picked up by the Bulls at center ice. Dara has come on. That goes through everybody. Esty plays it around to the corner, finds Markowski. Markowski goes to McShane, picked up by Dara. Dara loops it down into the Bulls zone. Markowski, Shepherd, Stella. Stella picks that up. Stella looks to get it to Dara in the slot, but it goes off a stick. And the Bulls make their way back towards the Canadian end. Good poke check by Paisley. Picked off by Markowski. Markowski goes down. And now Dara. Markowski takes it back. Markowski down again. Gets it up to Stella at center ice. Stella under pressure. Doubles back. drives to the net. It's going to be a delayed penalty for the Bulls. Shepard fires, and that's a high stick, and that's going to be blown down. Delayed penalty. Tripping is the call. Power play for the Canadiens. We will see Hoyt, Paisley, McShane, Markowski, and Stella out for the power play. Off the draw, it's going to come back to Hoyt. He plays it over to Markowski. Markowski in the slot to Stella. Loose puck. And that's going to be offside. Nice try by Hoyt to keep that one in, but it is offside. Off the draw, it's a win to the Bulls, but it goes deep into the Bulls zone. Stella trying to get there before they clear it. And it's going to be kept, almost kept in. McShane making his way back. McShane to Markowski. Markowski to Paisley. Paisley fires just over top of the net. Hoyt picks that up, plays it down low. McShane picks it up. McShane fires, saved by the goalie. Markowski picks it up down low. Markowski goes back to Hoyt. Hoyt fires, save, picked up by Stella. Stella to Paisley. Paisley off the end of his stick, goes off a foot, off a skate of the Bulls. Picked up by Stella. Stella fires just wide of the net. Markowski trying to get there. Hoyt keeps it in. Markowski keeps it in. Markowski to McShane. McShane save. Rims around the boards, picked up by Stella. Stella gets it to Hoyt. He fires just side of the net. Very good penalty or power play here for the Canadiens. Paisley fires. Saved by the Bulls goalie. 30 seconds left. Plays it back to Stella. Stella driving towards the net. He's tripped. Paisley fires it over to McShane. It goes low. Markowski picks it up. Markowski tries to sneak one in. Comes back to McShane. McShane off the post. And that's Stella. Stella picks it up along the boards. Markowski picks it up. Markowski to Stella to McShane. And we're back even. Paisley, one more shot. And the Bulls clear it to the neutral zone. Paisley plays it back. Canadiens go for a full change here. As Kirkpatrick comes off the bench, they get it to the neutral zone. That's offside. Gilbert gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick, the Bulls just got a stick on it. Down low is McDougall. McDougall flips it forward looking for Gilbert. Gilbert trying to push his way through. He does. Pushes it forward. And shot left for Miller. Miller to McDougall. McDougall gets it to Gargano, to Gilbert. Gilbert going for the cross ice pass to Kirkpatrick, and Kirkpatrick's off. Kirkpatrick has Gargano with him, goes to Gargano, and it's intercepted back to Miller. Miller doubles back, has McDougall. McDougall from the point. McDougall, save, rebound, cleared, kept in by Miller. He fires it down low again. That's Gargano down low. Gargano trying to get it over. And Gilbert to Gargano. Gilbert pokes out. And the Bulls try to clear it. Goes into, and Kirkpatrick on the back check. Kirkpatrick with good back check. Great back check there. Beauty play by Kirkpatrick and Miller. And Gargano trying to get a stick on it. That's going to go back to the tie. And now Kirkpatrick, he fires it down. That's going to be icing, but no. The goalie came out to play it. It would have been icing for the Bulls. And now Dara trying to get a stick on it. McLean does. And Stella, that's going to be offside. Canadiens is Scott and Hoyt on the blue line. Up top, we've got Stella with Dara and McLean. Stella gets that to Hoyt. Hoyt's going to take his time here, plays it up to McLean. McLean picks it forward. McLean down low. Dara's into assist. McLean comes away with it, plays it back to Hoyt. Hoyt fires, save, rebound picked up down low. Dara has it. That's going to get played up. Dara still trying to get a stick on it. Now Stella fires it back down low. Dara's going to pick it up. Dara plays it to Stella. Stella plays it back to Hoyt. Hoyt driving towards the net. Goes off a foot. Picked up by Scott. Plays it over to Stella. Stella, glove save. As we close in on the last minute of play in the first period. Coming out for the Canadiens is Markowski, McShane, Gilbert, and Shepherd and Paisley on D. Off the draw, goes back to Shepherd. Shepherd fires, traffic out front. Goes in behind the net. Markowski picks it back up. Bulls are going to try to clear it. It does come around to the half wall. Bulls pick it up and start their possession down the ice. Intercepted, though, by Gilbert and McShane. Paisley's going to go to Markowski quickly to McShane. McShane runs in to some Bulls there, but gets it up to Markowski. That's poked away again. Markowski plays it over, finds Paisley. Paisley fires, and that one's up in the netting. Face-off coming up in the Bulls zone. 24 seconds to go here. And it looks like Kirkpatrick's going to come out for McShane. Off the draw. Down low, the Bulls have it. Markowski trying to get a stick on it. They play it up. Kept in by Shepherd. And Kirkpatrick picks it up, but he has too much momentum. Carries him right out of the zone. And now Gilbert battling for it. Shepherd battling along boards. Gets it to Markowski. Markowski trying to get it to Kirkpatrick. Gilbert tries to fire it over. Kirkpatrick. And that's the end of the first. So the Canadiens heading to the second with a 2-goal lead. All right, starting us off for the second period. Looks like it's going to be Markowski with Stella and Gilbert. And we're just waiting. I believe it's going to be Shepherd and Paisley coming out for the D pairing. And we're underway. Markowski pushes that deep. Gilbert on the forecheck. Gilbert and Markowski now down low. Gilbert plays it back to Shepherd. Shepherd, he's going to fire from the blue line. That gets tipped wide. Stella down low. Stella trying to get it back. Gilbert plays it back down low. Intercepted, but good job. And Markowski tries to turn on it. Markowski down to Stella. Stella tries for the short side there. Stella back to Paisley. Paisley, he's going to hammer it. Oh, off the head of a Bulls player. No icing as the puck's rolling. And Paisley now. Paisley for the high pass up to Markowski. Markowski takes his time. Markowski. Oh, baby! What a spot. What a job by Markowski. Patience pays off. Good job, Sam. Coming out for the Canadiens, Miller and McDougall on D. Up top, we're going to see Dara, McShane, and Gargano. All right, I guess Gargano's getting thrown out of the circle. So Dara will take his spot. Off the draw, it's a win to McDougall. McDougall gets the red line and fires it down. Down low, picked up by the Bulls. Gargano trying to get there. It's going to be kept in. Good job there by McShane. Down low, Gargano trying to get a stick on it. The Bulls go D to D. They're going to look for the... That should be icing. And it is. We will head back down into the Bulls territory for a face-off. Canadiens will stick with these 5. Off the draw, the Bulls do have possession. Dara putting lots of pressure on though. Gets it to McShane to the slot. Nice try by Miller. Great save by the Bulls goalie as Miller was right on point. Off the draw, goes back to McDougall. McDougall plays it towards the net. That's wide. Goes down into the corner. Miller's going to pinch up. Keeps it in. Gargano takes over his spot. And McShane now. McShane and Dara working hard. Miller again. He's going to fire it. That's going to go. That hurt. And another shot towards the net. Miller trying to keep it in, but that one gets by. And now McDougall plays it back to Miller. Miller trying to get it out of the zone. Plays it to Dara. Dara goes center ice to Gargano. Gargano to McShane. McShane towards the net. Just wide. Down low. Picked up by the Bulls. Kirkpatrick off the bench. Kirkpatrick and Hoyt. Kirkpatrick now on the back check. And the Bulls are going to dump it. Esty leaves that for Hoyt. Hoyt plays it over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick fires towards the net. It's a save. Face off. Coming up. McLean, Stella, Kirkpatrick, Hoyt, and Scott on D. Off the draw, comes back to Hoyt. Hoyt fires and saved by the goalie. Off the draw, Kirkpatrick trying to get a stick on it, but it's the Bulls who take it away. Comes back. Hoyt has it. He goes rink wide to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick plays it to McLean. Kirkpatrick gets it back, and that's going to get bounced. Kirkpatrick has to get out. Scott's going to pick it up, play it back to Hoyt. Hoyt plays it up to Stella. Stella driving through, gets it to McLean. McLean gets it poked away. Stella tries to get it back, but the Bulls have possession. Hoyt going to stop that at center A. Flips it back down low into the Bulls zone. McLean now, and now Kirkpatrick in behind. Stella's going to stop that on the boards. Plays it back down low, but the Bulls take it back. Now Kirkpatrick tries to steal that away. It gets into the neutral zone. Kirkpatrick plays it back. Plays it, finds Stella. And now McLean pushes it forward, looking to get it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick in behind. Bulls play it back. Stella picks that up. Stella out front, tries to get it. Bouncing puck in behind the net. It's going to come around to the other side. Bulls play it to the center ice. Gets past Shepherd. Shepherd in a foot race here. He's going to get it though. And call is, I didn't see what the call is. It sounds like it's going to be, I thought he said body. Again, unsure on that one, but Keegan Stella in the box. So unless, it must have been behind the play. So on the PK, it's going to come back. They're going to play it back down low. We've got Shepherd, Paisley, Markowski, and McShane out for the penalty kill. They go back to their D again. McShane up high, tries to get a stick on it. They go back down. Bulls play it back down. They try for the one-timer. That goes wide of the net. They pick it back up. They go back up top. And they cross ice. Play it up top for the one-timer. Can't get anything on it. They go back to their D once again. Go up top once again. They play it back. McShane. And that's a shot, a save by Esty. Esty gets it out to the side. Good job there by Paisley. Paisley trying to get it out. Paisley and Markowski. Markowski battling now. Markowski trying to clear the lane. The Bulls come back with it. That shot's wide of the net. It's going to come all the way back. 1 minute gone in this penalty kill. Shepherd playing. He tries to get that taken away. They go back up top. They go back down to the side. Shepherd again. That's a save. Goes up over top of the net. Picked up by the Bulls down low. And Markowski, McShane through traffic. Good block by Shepherd. Markowski, tries to clear it. It goes off the head of a Bulls player. He picks it back up. Markowski now trying to clear it out. Kept in. And now Shepherd. That's going to be another penalty to the Canadiens. Saved by Esty. Rebound picked up. And it's going to be a penalty to McShane. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 16 seconds. And then it will still be, we'll still have a penalty kill here. So out for the 5-on-3 is Miller with Hoyt and Gilbert. Gilbert with a win, but the Bulls do get control of it. Yeah, they play it down low. Looking for options here. That goes off the foot. Miller gets there. Miller fires it off the boards, and Gilbert's going to get it out. Gilbert gets it out, and Stella's out of the box. So now it's 5-on-4. Stella picks it up. Stella trying to get it out. He does. Good play as that goes the length of the ice. 1:27 still in the PK. Gilbert pressuring down low. They go up to the half wall and into the center as the Bulls are trying to get something set up here. That was offside. Good save by Esty. Rebound comes out. And good job by Miller. That a boy, Ike. 1 minute left in the PK here. We've got Hoyt on with McDougall, Dara, and Gargano. McDougall comes up. That's poked away. Hoyt's going to pick it up. Ice it, ice it, ice it. Ah, boy. And Dara trying to get a stick on it. McDougall comes up and fires it deep. Bulls play it up once again. Gargano trying to get a stick on it. Bulls making their way through. McDougall trying to stay in. And that shot's on the side of the net. McDougall in behind. That gets played out. It's going to be kept in, and it just sneaks out. And we are 15 seconds away from being even. Bulls come back the other way. Scott trying to get a stick on it. That goes up. It's going to rim around the boards. And that should take care of the penalty, as here comes McShane. We're back even. Good job by McDougall. Plays it to McShane. McShane has Kirkpatrick. Fires. Save. McShane down low. McLean trying to get a stick on it. Bulls play it into neutral ice. Good poke check by Shepherd. Shepherd to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick has 3. Fires it over, looking for McLean, but it can't get there. McLean down on the boards. The Bulls come away with it. And now coming back. Good poke check by Paisley. Paisley fires. That's up. And oh! Oh! Tricky, tricky. That actually bounced up, and when it came back down, it went in the net. So face-off coming up outside the Bulls zone with Markowski, Gilbert, Stella, Paisley, and Shepherd. Markowski pushes it forward off the draw. Stella trying to get there. Shepherd over to Gilbert. Gilbert goes off a Bull's skate. Down low, picked up by Stella. He plays it back the other way. Markowski trying to get there. And the Bulls play it up. And now Paisley's in a foot race, and Esty comes out, steals that shot opportunity away. Picked up along the boards, cleared, no, didn't clear the zone. Paisley again. Paisley fires it over to Shepherd, gets under his stick. Bulls are going to keep it in. Paisley picks it up once again. Paisley fires it down, looking for Gilbert. Gilbert has it. Goes looking to Markowski. Markowski pushes it forward, but the Bulls are going to pick it up. Gilbert now. As the Bulls, that's picked up by Shepherd. Shepherd plays it forward. And bouncing puck. Picked up down low by Paisley. Paisley to Stella. Stella has Gilbert with him. And Markowski doubles back, fires it over, looking for Markowski. It goes off a Bull's skate. Markowski picks it up. Markowski, he has that poked away from him. And Gilbert picks it up, trying to get it to McDougall. McDougall plays it forward. Markowski gets it and pushes it down low. That's Stella. Stella getting all kind of hooked up. Plays it back. The Bulls come away with it, and good job. McDougall gets a stick on that. McDougall comes back, fires it up, finds Gilbert. Gilbert. Oh. I think we're going to have coincidental penalties here for Gilbert and Trekaran. Just a little bit of roughing along the boards. So still 5-on-5. And we're going to see McDougall, Miller, Gargano, McShane, and Dara. Off the draw, Gargano plays it back. Goes right on to Esty, but McDougall picks it up. Plays it up to McShane. McShane flips it over. Gargano gets it to Dara. Just ahead of him, though. It's going to get played back. McShane to Miller, comes all the way back. Dara trying to get a stick on it. Now Miller down low. Miller plays it back to Dara. Dara to Gargano, center ice. It's going to be pushed back by the Bulls, picked back up by Miller. Miller goes to McShane. McShane to Dara. Dara driving towards the net. Bulls come back the other way. McShane gets a stick on that. Flips it in as Dara had to tag up, which he did. McShane driving towards it. Over! And oh my gosh, what a save by the goalie. And Kirkpatrick. Offside as Canadiens were changing and they weren't fully off. That one was sitting right on the blue line. Stella, Kirkpatrick, McLean, and on D we have Scott and Hoyt. It's a head shot there to Kirkpatrick, but McLean also taken down. Stella trying to get a stick on it. Hoyt, and now the Bulls coming back the other way. 2-on-1 on Scott here, and pass is behind the player. McLean picks it up, trying to get it to Stella. Bulls play it back, they're offside, they got to tag up. Hoyt's gonna pick it up. Hoyt driving into the Bulls zone. Hoyt still has it, looks for the pass out front, no one home. Stella tries to pick it up, and they play it back the other way. That should be icing, and it is, so we'll head down into the Bulls zone. We've got Markowski, Dara, McShane, Paisley, and Shepard out. The draw. Bulls are going to play it around their net. They go up. Paisley trying to get a stick on that. Markowski picks it away. Shepard down low. Plays it around. Looking for McShane. McShane picks it up on the half wall. Plays it up. Looking to get it to Markowski. Goes off a foot up to Dara. Right back to the Bulls. Bulls going for the pass, D to D, up into the neutral zone. White has that taken away by McShane. They're offside. That was offside by a mile. Down low, picked up by Dara. Markowski clears it out, picked up by Shepard. Shepard to McShane. McShane has Markowski. Shepard also pinching up, plays it out front. Shepard out front. And he's taken down, cross-check to the back. Paisley picks it up, goes rink wide, looking for McShane. McShane still has it. Kirkpatrick, the one-timer, and it's saved by the goalie. Couple of missed calls there by the refs on that little spurt. Coming out for the Canadiens, Kirkpatrick, Gargano, Stella, Miller, and McDougall. Off the draw, it's going to come back to McDougall. McDougall plays it softly to Gargano. He posted it down too, and that's going to be picked up by Kirkpatrick down low. Kirkpatrick plays it back to Stella. Stella out front, tries to find Gargano. McDougall keeps it in. Stella picks it back up. Plays it down to Gargano. Gargano to Kirkpatrick to Stella. Stella! Save! Rebound picked up by the Bulls. Kirkpatrick takes that. That better be both of them going. So coincidental penalties to Toner and Miller. 1:39 to go here. Still 5-on-5. So we're going to see Hoyt with Scott, Stella, McShane, and Markowski. Face off in the Bulls zone. And I guess it's going to come outside. And false start. We'll do it all over again. Off the draw, Markowski goes to Hoyt. Quick pass over to Scott. Scott goes up to McShane. Shane to Markowski. Markowski out front. And saved by the goalie. Rebound picked back up by McShane. It's going to come around. Stella And the Bulls come away with it. Markowski gets a stick on that. Played back to Hoyt. Hoyt bouncing puck. Picked up by Stella. Stella now. Stella fires off the foot. Rebound off the post. McShane can't turn on it. McShane picks it back up. Finds Hoyt. Hoyt. He's gonna go back. Finds Stella. Stella plays it back. Finds Scott. Scott fires off the side. Down low. Markowski tries to play it. Kept in by Hoyt. Comes back once again. And Scott now. Good play by Adam Scott. What a boy. Markowski down low. Markowski comes back and blocked out front by Hoyt. Hoyt gets it. Plays it up to McShane. McShane plays it down. 25 seconds. McShane down low. McShane to Hoyt. Intercepted by the Bulls. Bulls coming back the other way. That's taken away. Gilbert taken down hard, but he's going to be all right. He's up. He's good. Penalty to the Bulls. So face-off coming up here. Gilbert, Dare, McLean, Paisley and Shepherd out for the power play. 11 seconds left here, so likely taking this into the third period. Off the draw. That's Dara. Dara tries to play it back to Shepherd, but the Bulls are going to clear it. Esty out to leave it for Paisley. Paisley. And that'll do it for the second period. We'll see everybody after the flood, where the Canadiens will start with a 1:48 power play. are starting with a 148 power play. Out for the Canadiens is McShane, Hoyt, Paisley, Markowski, and Stella. And off the draw, it's going to be Stella who pokes through. Stella still has possession. Pulls it around the boards, looking for Hoyt. Hoyt keeps it in, plays it back down low. Stella picks that up down low. Stella goes back the other way. He's taken down. Markowski tries to get a stick on it, but the Bulls do clear it the full length of the ice. Esty out, leaves that for Paisley. Paisley looking for options here as the Canadiens get set up. Paisley takes it himself, plays it over to Markowski. Markowski plays it up, looking for McShane, and that is going to be icing. So we're going to head back down into the Canadian zone.